Good evening, family. Hello, and I pray that you all have had an amazing Thursday. Today's Thursday. So, I just want to share this message with you guys because I feel like it's very, very critical that we learn and practice these things. So, I talk about stop, pause, and respond, right? I talk about that often. I speak of that in my book, which will be released soon. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys that on yesterday, my husband had said, hey, drive the Tahoe tomorrow and leave the Jeep with me because I'm taking it to the shop. So I said, okay. So before I came home yesterday, I put some gas in the Jeep, just thinking about, like, number one, it was actually kind of low, and, my husband would have the kids and all that stuff. Not only that, with the Jeep, since it's newer, you can actually see the number of miles you have until empty. The Tahoe is a little bit older and not so much, right? So anyway, this morning I'm leaving the house, and I'm in the Tahoe. As I'm driving to school, once I got a little bit closer, the light comes on and the needle looks low, right? Now, since I'm not always in the Tahoe, I'm not as familiar to say, the needle is low or the light came on. That means I got at least X number of miles, right? So when it went off, I immediately parked exactly where I was at. The exact spot that I heard the ding and the light came on, that's where I parked at. Now, off in the distance, I could see a gas station, but then I was a few blocks from school, so I didn't take myself all the way there. So I said, you know what? Your initial heat of the moment thought is how I'm going to get the Jeep, how I'm going to put gas in the Jeep so you'll have gas, but then I'm in the Tahoe and then don't have gas, right? So I want to say, when we think one negative thought, it's easy to spiral into several more negative thoughts, right? And I'm so proud of the way and thankful to God for the way I quickly shifted to, number one, I know my husband better than that. He wouldn't deliberately put me in a position to run out of gas. Number two, I thought about other things that he's done that's kind, that's loving, that's considerate, that's generous, and all of these things. Number three, I have been talking about getting more steps and walking and all of that. So why not just park here and walk the rest of the way to school? Not only that, I was actually on time this morning, so I had additional time to make the walk. So once I get into school, I'm hot, I'm sweating, and I'm going through my bag. I'm trying to find something to fan with, all of this stuff. As I'm going through my bag, I realize that I have the Jeep key in my bag, right? So imagine if I had called, going bananas, being nasty, having an attitude, which, I don't really get like that, but just, being so upset about the gas. If I couldn't get out of my own way, if I couldn't just stop, pause so that I can respond and not react, then imagine how quickly my foot would have been in my mouth after I called with an attitude about the gas and this and that and the other. And then shortly thereafter, I have to call and say, oh, by the way, I have the key to the Jeep. So, long story short, I'm so thankful that I was able to stop, pause, respond, and let the good outweigh the bad, take my own selfishness, ego, whatever out of it, and still remain at peace. So I had the key to the Jeep, which I had to bring back home and all of that good stuff. So this message is pretty much to say, not only should you stop, pause, and respond and be slow to speak and swift to hear, not just hearing another person's voice, but also hearing God's voice that says, think on that which is right, think on that which is just, think on all things joy. So I'm so thankful for that today. And I hope that encourages someone to stop, pause, respond when they're thinking about reacting, because it enhances our relationships with ourselves, with God, and with one another. So I love you and thank you for your time. And I wanted to be obedient and just put this message out because I kept hearing in my spirit to put this message out. So I love you. Happy Thursday. Many blessings. And this message is Kindness Coach approved. Love you. Peace out.